Morning, November 3rd, crypto market summary, where we're keeping a finger on the pulse of crypto, NFT, and shitcoin markets by looking at the macro environment and touching base, putting our big toe into the sea of news. Typically, crypto Twitter, NFT Twitter, however you want to call it. It's always good for a little something going on in there. So topics today. It's a little bit all over the place. Not nothing major really coming out, but lots of different topics on there and important ones. So Blur.io, Marketplace, and Art Gobblers, they're in cahoots. Got a couple threads on those. NFT Twitter, you've seen some toxicity on there. I don't live on NFT Twitter, so I don't partake, I guess, in that. But I listen to a lot of podcasts on the daily. I listen and read a lot of Twitter, before bed, kind of always keeping up with the latest trends and trying to understand to make sure that nothing gets by. I mean, obviously it does. I mean, look at Reddit avatars; those things were crazy. People are making tons of coin off that. But Meta, Facebook, and plus NFTs. So, I'm just gonna rip through a couple things here. As you see, it'll be a little bit different stuff all here, but Quit is one of the he's a Web3 developer and quite good up there. So when I wrote my thread on Blur, I promised to follow up with a contract review. So he reviews the contract for Blur and once contracts are verified. So that he did, and he didn't like what he found. So talks about initial thread launch on Blur, gets right into the code. So if you're interested in reading some of that, he's got a lot of good commentary on here, more comments. It talks about, but there's something about being called again, and any address that's added to the mapping can yank all the tokens you've approved to Blur. He goes on and on and on. He does really good threads. Legend in the space, super high quality. Unfortunately, you got to bring this one out. Don't got a lot of time. I ain't reading all that. I'm happy for you though, or sorry that it happened. Shit, sorry, quit. But yeah, just kind of doing a quick summary here, so you see that. But that's not even the end of all of this. So yesterday, Blur had more volume than OpenSea. So what? Well, if you take away Art Gobbler's volume, OpenSea had 4 times the volume of Blur. So who made Blur? Paradigm. Who made Art Gobblers? Paradigm. Who was a seed investor in Blur? Beanie. Beanie's history in Web3. I don't know if I think he perhaps misled some people and did a rug pull. I don't know the whole story behind it. Something to research, maybe something in the future. But listening to GM NFTs, I think he walked away with like 30 million, 20 million, something like that. It's all on blockchain. So Blur, number 1 place by volume. That's from them. Yep. Yeah, so just in Instagram, Facebook ads, Solana NFTs. $1 trillion were lost in the stock market yesterday. And then this touches on all the topics really. Silly Tuna. So Silly Tuna was an interesting guy. Getting into the history of some of Twitter, and crypto Twitter and NFTs. Silly Tuna timed the top. He basically sold his CryptoPunk, which was an alien, which is rare. And then at the height of COVID, it had a mask. So this was built, I forget when the CryptoPunks came out, but it was way before COVID. But he sold it for $11.8 million at a Sotheby's auction. June 2021, or was it before? Either way, crazy. The buyer is some billionaire, largest shareholder of DraftKings, owns one of their, yeah. So anyway, Silly Tuna, Twitter these days, he's usually pretty leaning one way or the other, but he's never too extreme, I'd say. Twitter these days has been horrible places full of troll bigots, and not to mention self-righteous brigading. Social media shows the worst in people. Mando OSF. Mando's talking about the press conference from the FOMC yesterday. He did a good video yesterday. I could put that probably up here if you want to take a look. That's Never tweet some toxicity. Latest tweet by DigiDaiku. Yeah, and then there's some other there's some hacks going on out there. So just gotta be careful. Make sure you follow this Quit guy. He's usually really good. And if he's saying don't click on something, don't click on something. Here's footnotes to the art gobblers, and yeah, see, there's a bunch of stuff. D's also a legend in the space. Um, yeah, he's talking about the NFTs with Facebook. So what is it? NFT. I forget the platform. It's so they're using Solana and Phantom, but they're adding Solana and Phantom because it's Polygon is what they're doing. Anyways, that's kind of what's happening. NFT now. That's what it is. NFT Nick. He's got his own podcast. I think his own show. I think Nifty. I believe. Let's go take a look here. Yeah, yeah. He's Nifty Morning Alpha Show. The Nifty. Um, that's it. That's it for the news. So if you like this content, man, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Really helps Guy out. We do we do a little bit of news at the beginning and then transition to a little bit more of the hardcore metric stuff, looking at the metrics of the macro environments, kind of just taking notes of trends. Don't want to miss too much. Missed Matic yesterday. Looking like that's pumping. I mean, Facebook news took a little while to get up there. Everything else, little red, little red, little red, hence the red mic. But yeah, Matic. Shitcoins. Let's take a look at this. It'd be nice to get this one automated. It's a little bit tougher, I think. Ooh, we're coming down. No good tweets from Elon or what? 0.13 ETH per transaction for shitcoins. No new Ethereum new pairs. I'm guessing FOMC had something to do with that. Oh, calendar. We got payrolls tomorrow, so it was 4. I don't know if that's green or red, but we got payrolls tomorrow. That's a big one. Going back into shitcoins here, 0.13. Yeah, so that could probably put some people. Oh my God, BNB shitcoins not doing good either. I mean, I shouldn't say they're not doing good. It's just new pairs. The health of the shitcoin ecosystem is perhaps just taking a little bit of a rest. You can kind of see down here, it goes up, goes down. It's the sawtooth pattern. I don't know. Both my mouses show up on both of those. I think they show up anyways. Marketplace volumes. So Solana, what do we got going on in here? I think it's like 67,000 again. So 2 million for Solana. We got OpenSea. Let's get into this guy. What do we see here? Blur is still up there, hey? So I don't know. I'm putting it in there because it's volume. There is this, the consensus that it's a lot of institutional investors. Not sure what that helps. I think our gobblers got something ridiculous priced for their floor. I think it was like, I don't want to say above 20. Either way, what are we seeing here? So 18 million with Blur. OpenSea's up there too, hey? Like, turn off wash trading. The wash trading's kind of just doesn't really filter right now. Not on OpenSea. I don't know what's going on there. 38 million. So it pumped up again, but you just never know. Oil prices, what are they doing? They're just kind of sitting around doing their thing. What's Western Canadian Select doing? 60. That'll round up to 69. Natural gas heading back up. European natural gas, American or North American natural gas. So it took a little bit of a dive. Good, because it's cold up here. What are we seeing up here? S&P came down. Why is this all doing that thing? So 4.71 for the 2 year. Whoa. 4.73. Oh, we are not out. Wait a minute. That popped over 5.1%. We are getting up there. That's we're starting to get into the 2000s. Oh my God. We ain't out of this yet. We ain't out. So we got ENS here. I'm just gonna do this here behind the scenes so you guys don't have to watch. The video's getting long already. Remember, like and subscribe. There we go. Went through, put everything in. So what are we looking at right now? We're looking at NFT floor prices. CryptoPunks is creeping up on board apes. That is happening soon. Mutants below 12. Gorgonus hanging around 12. I don't think it'll be too much longer before it's below 10. Got some ape coin issues going on over there, but there's some pretty nice. That's a nice looking ape. That's a nice looking mutant. Add to cart. Just kidding. I don't got 12 ETH in there. What else is other side? 1.2. Taking a haircut there. Taking a haircut. What are we looking at? Cool cuts. Everything just. Goblin Town went back up. Why would they go back up? Cyberkong VXs went back up. Rug Radios. Wrecked Guide. Anonymice is just hanging out, hey? Anonymice. 0.21 for a while. These guys are legends. Absolute legends. Creator fee, 0%. What do they got going on here? 29 minutes. Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah, there's some legends. I think the head guy there, I forget his name, Mouse Dev. He's another one of those guys like quits. A little bit quieter. But man, that guy, he helps out when he can. He's a trooper. So ENS 10K is 1.52. So it had a little bit of a dip to 1.58. Came back a little strong, 1.52. I think 1 ETH is my purchase on those. I don't want to. They're so nice. Yeah. Consortium key, admit one, sandbox back up. So there you have it, guys. Appreciate your time. Thanks for coming back. Take care.